I said, Red was still popular in the top 10 during this run of this hour program. But CBS wanted to go to a different direction. It's around 1969, 1970, and they canceled the show because CBS was direction that they wanted to get was the younger demographic, the younger crowd. Again, Red was trying to get the younger crowd with his musical guests, but they still, but there's also characters of Deadeye, Clem, were too rural for the demographics that the CBS wanted. They wanted. So during the show, most of his main advertisers were cigarettes and household goods, and that's the kind of crowd that didn't really spend the money that the kids were spending. So, so they canceled the show, and his ratings was 7 during that time. It was in 69, 70. Red was upset, but NBC brought him back to television, and but the time slot they gave him was Monday night, and that changed to, most of the time he was always on Tuesday night. Everyone knew where to, what day it was, and when Red was on Tuesday night. So they had a hard time trying to find him back on Monday. And also he was against practically the top show of the time, Gunsmoke. So that just really killed him. Also, his show went back to a half-hour programming, and so he still did the silent spot, but also did a little bit with a character. So his character story was about cut down to 15 minutes, and then he did his maybe a song and dance, and then his silent spot. And also, I don't know about your political belief, but he was introduced by Spiro Agnew at the time for a show. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it too. But I'll show you.
Good evening. I should like to introduce a great man who is known and loved by millions, but I can't. He's busy running the country. Instead, I should like you to join me in welcoming for his 20th year on television, one of America's clowns, Red Skelton.
Red Skelton Show, starring Jerry Lewis, Robin Wilson, David Rose and his orchestra, and introducing Dr. Ludwig von Humperdude.
step out of character for a moment. Due to a coronary arrest. I feel that I would be remiss if I allowed this to be any normal television guest appearance sketch where a guest comes on a show and they perform and they exit and they're thanked by the host. This is an exceptionally unique and exceptional performance in that I have been referred to by many as a clown, and I guess this is the first time in my life that one of my dreams have come true, and that was to work with the clown mastery of the master. And I know that he's embarrassed, but that's what he is, so I leave the stage for him.
Years. Got 2 Golden Globe nominations, won 13 nominations for Emmy, won 4. So he did pretty well. He had to compete with a lot of people, but and went through some up and downs on televisions. But hopefully he's also competing with today's market of videotapes now. But hopefully he'll come back and be the winner again. Thank you.
Mark put a nice set of clips together to tell the story. So if you have questions, have refreshments, Mark will stay around a little while and you can talk more Red Skelton. I think it was a really nice time frame to get a good picture of him. He was an innovator. He was a winner.
How many times has he been back in Vincennes? Do you know?
I've been looking that up. Hopefully I'm working on an article, and hopefully we'll get something printed during this time. But you know, it's been more than a handful. He came down to, you know, he's performed at least 5 times down here. And also he's done secret visits now and then. You know, he had friends here. You know, he had worked on the Needy Children Fund. But mostly any time when he was around here for a state fair or a concert tour done, performing at the Executive Inn in sort of Kentucky or sort of Evansville or someplace in Illinois, he always managed to come over here to say hello. Yes.
I got to put my hands where he put his hands, his feet out at Grauman's Theater.
Yeah. He has two stars on the Walk of Fame for radio and television. It'd be nice to get one for movies, but when you go, I've looked into how to get a star on the Walk of Fame, and you have to pay big bucks on things like that. It'd be nice to get it from movies. Or there's also a star for general performer, stage performer, which you could easily get one. You know. So it'd be great to have a star, an extra star there.
What was his last year on television?
His last official year was 71. I was on NBC. So after that, he did guest shots.